Just cruising around trying to see if it picks up or if they're gonna message us and say we're back online, but maybe we should just head back into the estuary. Wherever we lose signal out there too, like that's why I have the GPS on my phone. He said he could watch where we're driving right now, and then they track, and every time we buffer they mark it, so then we could see, you know, at the end of the year hopefully get an idea of more data, I guess. Oh, there's a bunch there. Ooh, underwater's live. Oh, that's perfect timing. Hopefully oh nice, we're live, and we just came on to some whales here. Hopefully they're gonna come our way. Water's still looking awesome. I'm gonna just flip around, these guys are coming straight for us. They're so I guess that means if there's ever a time where we got a bear right out on the point, we can come to here at least, and if we get a signal, then
give folks a view of a bear while you're looking for whales, and maybe they get both.
Yeah. Oh, there they go. Now they're following us. Hopefully you guys can see that. The water's so much clearer here.
Oh yeah.
This little calf down there I can see. Another green. It's not white anymore out here. The water's nice. It's green blobs coming our way.
Yeah.
Off to our right there. We'll just have to kind of keep doing circles around this area, and hopefully they'll stick with us.
Yeah.
So we don't keep buffering. One there, looks like it might be headed our way, kind of. Let's see if we got any snapshots.
Oh my gosh, so much clearer.
Oh, you can see how deep that one was coming up from. Oh yeah, those pictures are looking better. Looks like the pictures, a couple that popped up, you can see further into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks better.
Great. So I think the guy operating this, the Lazy Bear boat was at the dinner last night, and there was a group of us. I'm from Nova Scotia, and the owner, or not the owner, the executive director of the Churchill Northern Study Centre, there's a huge group right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
He's from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, and his wife's from Cape Breton, and his parents were there from Cape Breton, and this fellow from Lazy Bear is from close to Newfoundland. So we were enjoying I think you slip back into your accents from your home province when you're around others.
Yeah.
But he and I had a little bit of a debate about the musician Stan Rogers, whether he was from Nova Scotia or not, and he sure sounds like he is, but I think he was actually from Ontario, so if we were closer, I'd be teasing him about Stan Rogers. Oh, they've got a nice group following them.
Hanging out,
Holy.
yeah. Not sure which way to go. I don't know if we'll lose it right there. Yeah, I've worked with a lot of people from Newfoundland over the years, and once they're in Alberta for a while, like their accents sort of even out a little bit. Like you could still tell it's still thick.
Yeah.
But when they go home for a visit and then they come back, God, you can't understand the words they're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like over the years, having worked with a lot of them, though, I can understand their language.
Oh, here we go. We've got some.
Oh, nice.
Us. Oh my goodness. Kind of going on a diagonal just past us.
Yeah, I'm scared to go that way. And they're moving pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh man, we'll go to this group because they're just kind of lumbering there.
Yeah. Yeah, I lived with a Newfoundlander when I was working on my master's degree out in Nova Scotia. And, she had a slight accent hanging out with us, but when her friends came over from Newfoundland, or she was on the phone with them, right back to the accent. Yeah, totally.
But
which I love.
You even hear people say go to Australia, like my friends at home, and then they come back and they're like, are you talking with an Australian accent? Like, what's going on there? Not just picking up like the mannerisms or the slang that they use, but actually talking with a bit of an accent. Yeah, and they say you talk to a lot of the Newfoundlanders and they say they'll go to the next town over sometimes and you can't understand what they're talking about.
Oh yeah,
like
it's
they
true.
have different dialects or...
Yeah, that's true in Nova Scotia too. It's such a tiny province, but down on the South Shore especially, there are folks down there who, have never even been to the north side of Nova Scotia.
Really?
So it's a very cool thing. It's almost like a culture has been so well preserved there, including an accent that almost sounds like a Boston accent all the way down on the south tip. And just great people. Yeah. And I'm from the valley, and I don't have a valley girl accent like like the valley girl, like oh my god, but there is a valley accent in Nova Scotia too.
It's weird that just how all that just evolved over time to get those different accents in such a small area. Yeah,
it's true.
I'm just trying to get the attention of these ones. They're not really, you can kind of see them there, but they keep moving. We're turning around now. They're tough to line up with. At least if we are heading this way, then that's good. We're going back in the spot we know we have a good signal. Let's see what we got if we got any snapshots here. Well, I think we got a bunch. I can't read that number if it says 6 or 8 or...
Oh, that was There's a group of adults in front of us. I think it's all adults, and they all just kind of seem to poke their head up out of the water all at once.
Oh, really?
It's strange.
Oh, here comes Sea North 2. He's probably wondering, Ramey's probably saying, what the heck is the beluga boat doing out here?
It's a pretty impressive boat.
I know, it's awesome. I love that thing.
Have you been out on it?
No, I just like, usually most days we meet up for a visit, but it's crazy times. Like sometimes I drive around the boat, like I'll just do laps around his boat, and then other times he'll do laps around the beluga boat, and that thing, it just maneuvers as if it was a little tiny Zodiac. It's crazy how much control he has over it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a really neat boat.
That's another cool. So we have got a prop guard on our boat, and Sea North has prop guards on theirs, and have done such a great job of helping other people get them on their boats.
Yeah.
And the Sea North is also super whale friendly. It's I don't even know what to call the engine type, but it's jet stream,
on the
like
Sea North 2. Yeah. Well, I just stopped for this huge group going by.
Yeah.
But they don't seem to want to.
They're just kind of cruising by too.
Yeah.
There's a few under. We're under the boat. Hopefully you saw them on the camera.
Yeah, I turned the camera that way. Well, we got one now going to be behind us.
There's a little guy with them. They're going to be coming up on our port side.
Yeah, it looks like he might come check us out, hopefully. It's kind of sitting there. That's a bigger calf.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, there's some coming under the boat out back, behind the rudder.
Oh, and those other ones are heading back our way now too.
Perfect.
Look at that.
Come on over, guys. Say hello to the viewers.
Oh, this will be interesting for you guys at home. Oh, we got a big group ripping right under the boat. Awesome, that was cool.
Did you just hear that out there?
Oh no.
The call that we heard here, I could hear it coming up through the bubbles. That was cool.
Awesome, yeah, we got a few now.
Are they around the underwater cam?
I'm just gonna check make sure we still got the signal, and then I'll check to see what photos we're getting. So actually, it's working out nicely right here in this spot right now. We're still got a strong signal, it sounds like.
Good stuff. Just saw the fluke of that calf, that larger calf. Oh, here come more.
Oh, there we go.
Cruising over.
I always say, like...
upside down.
Oh man, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, that's cool.
There's more coming.
Oh yeah, here they come. Yeah, I always say it, the whales, they know we're here. Like, that's another reason why there's no sense in chasing them around, because they're very much aware that we're out here on the boat, so if they want to come hang out, like you can see them now, they're spending some time with us, then it's sort of, just up to them.
Yeah.
I'll be curious to check out these photos. I'm having difficulties viewing them from the iPad right now, but oh yeah, they're there. Well, we could do loops in here all day if the whales are going to stick around and we got this signal.
Yeah, it really is so clear. It's cool to be able to see so much more of them when they're down further.
Yeah, it's easier than to spot them, or, you know, because you never know. Sometimes they're underneath us and we have no idea.
Yeah.
I think we're getting some photos showing up, but I'll have to be checking on them later.
Yeah. Oh, they're cruising past. Yeah, so when you think about those two, we never even would have known they were going past us.
No, definitely not. They'd have just passed. Like, sometimes we get pictures on here and I have no idea there's a whale anywhere near us, and then some pictures showed up, and yeah, sure enough, we had whales under the boat and I didn't even know.
It's nice to be able to hear their calls above too, because that gives you a little bit more of an idea of when they're close.
Yeah, like before when we didn't have the speaker, it made it more difficult.
Yeah.
I was mostly just happy to get the speaker. Look at all of them there, holy.
Oh, wow.
And the terns are hovering above.
Oh, they must be feeding, maybe?
Yeah, I was mostly happy to get the speaker so that I could be listening to him too.
Mm-hmm. Checking out the camera underwater there.
Yeah, there's a few under us.
Getting some bubbles going.
Big footprint.
Some more heading our way here. There's another. Well, it looked like they were heading our way.
Make our way back over there. Oh, there's a lot of them there.
Yeah. They do look like they might be feeding from the arch of their back.
Up and down.
Yeah. And the tern hanging out. Yep. Going for the food that they're feeding on, I guess. We're still doing okay for signal.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah, this is a good spot. It's crazy. Yesterday or the other day, snorkeling and seeing the capelin down there whipping around. Like they're out, you know, in the middle, and they just zip through that pod of belugas following me. Like it's like going through the gauntlet.
Yeah. No kidding.
I was wondering if the whales were going to stop and go chasing after some food, but they didn't. Look at these guys heading their way.
Too busy with their Chiron toy.
Yeah, they're having too much fun. Here we go.
Oof, big group coming.
Wow, there's lots. There's more there.
Yeah.
We're getting into some pretty good whales right now.
For sure.
Having a bunch come up behind us. Look at them, holy.
Hey guys.
It's so much cooler seeing them in the creek. Like, look how big that one is. That's huge. That one is massive. Got the camera on them. Holy smokes. Get me in the water again.
Hello. I love it when they flip on their side or on their back and come right along the boat. Just look at you.
And look right up, yeah. Yeah, because people wonder if they're aware of us. They're
I'm pretty
very aware, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're just giving tours, like people viewing tours. That's what the whales are doing. And that's maybe why we have slow days some days. Look at that scarring.
Ooh, that's quite a scar, yeah.
Holy. I'll be excited to check out these pictures.
Yeah, definitely.
That's another big one.
Whew, that is a big one.
Well, this worked out. This is awesome. I'm really happy we decided to come out here.
Yeah, so good.
It's good to know for the future. Man, I'm just doing loops and there's whales all over. Trying to stay in the same area. Yeah, we're getting good pictures coming in. They're probably wondering, the whales, why the beluga boat's out here too. Maybe they're coming to investigate. They're talking, no, the engine's still running, they're not in trouble. We don't need to help them. Lots of pictures coming in.
Excellent. Yeah. People watching the underwater cam must be just loving this.
Yeah, look at that. Like, it's just so much more fun too, being on the boat to see him in this clear water.
Yeah.
This guy's on his belly. And it's calmed down quite a bit out here too.
Yeah, this is nice. It's pretty choppy for a while.
We're in a nice spot right now. Oh, that's a lot of them.
Oh? It's a juvenile right under me right now.
Oh, we got a huge group. I'm trying to turn around to get back with that group that we were just hanging out with, and now we got a whole bunch headed our way.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's cool, eh? They just overlap and swim on top of each other.
Yeah. Hi guys. Hopefully you can hear
Hopefully they
them
give me some
surfacing from my mic here. Oh. It's pretty cute because you can hear, you know, you've got these giant adults that come up and take this big gulp of air. You can hear them. And then you have this tiny little calf come up and just go,
Kind of,
poop.
yeah.
Like, it's just a tiny little,
It doesn't even seem like they're coming up to breathe. It just looks like they're coming up to smile, and then that's it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I seen someone just posted a picture. I think they got a belly shot and said, "I see your bits." So yeah, this is an awesome opportunity to be getting those snapshots for the Beluga Bits project. Actually, we haven't even talked about that yet today, have we? Jeez. Yeah, so the Beluga Bits, it's a citizen science project. And so far this year, it's been going really well. We've been getting a lot of good photos. Like today, right now, this will be an excellent chance to be getting some really good shots. We've already seen a few with some scars, and one had some pretty big markings on his dorsal ridge. So those are the kind of things that we're looking for in the snapshots. as well as the belly shots too, to help determine sex. Like that comment there, I see your bits. That's what we're looking for. I'm scrolling down to see if I could find it again, but I could barely read the screen anymore right now.
Yeah, it's hard.
But yeah, like I said, this year it's been really good. I think Stefan said last year they got around 7,000 photos.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we're sitting at right now, but
Not sure.
It'd be nice to find that out.
Yeah, when we were out on the boat with you earlier in July.
That tern, look at that fish that tern got. And it swallowed it. Yeah, they're maybe doing some feeding right now.
Yeah, it looks like.
I'm
So again, that behavior, you know it when you see really high arches on the backs.
I shifted into neutral. Let's see if I click it in, if we hear that squeaking.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
A little bit, they recognize the noise. I think they just warn each other that there's the boat back in gear. I don't know if I should follow them over that way. Guess we're still kind of in that area. We can try. Just gonna go on this side of them. Got them all underneath us right now. I can see them cruising. Oh, they're all coming up to the camera. Got one hanging, or a couple hanging down at the camera right now. Wow, we got a lot of them right here beside the boat.
Awesome. Yeah, good time to be on the underwater camera for sure.
New photos since a couple minutes ago. Yeah, the pictures coming in are awesome looking.
Awesome.
More heading over right now. Everybody keeps telling me that these terns, they're vicious if you get near their nests.
Oh yeah, they'll hit your head.
They
for
said,
sure.
yeah, they actually make contact. A lot of other birds, they won't usually. It's like just threatening you.
Yeah. I studied tree swallows for my master's degree and studied their defense behaviors. So I'd have a little lapel microphone at the back of my hat. So I'd record the calls they were making, and
oh, really?
They never made contact with my head, but one of my lab mates was studying terns.
Oh, whack.
And he couldn't believe I was doing that. And my assistant would be there with a clicker counting how many times they dove at me over a certain period of time. And he said, no way,
really?
I would not do that with terns.
That's funny. We get those barn swallows at home, lots of those.
Yeah.
They make their little mud nests under bridges and stuff.
Yeah.
They'll come ripping down at you too. I haven't been hit by them ever, but if you're fishing on the river under a bridge or something, they're just swooping at you like crazy.
Totally. a bizarre cloud pattern over there.
I know, I was looking at that before. I was wondering if it was a fire or something.
Maybe,
It
yeah.
looks
I
weird.
guess that is smoke, hey?
It looks it looks kind of weird, but what's over there?
I'm trying to orient myself here.
Pardon?
You're wondering what's over there?
Like that's Pat, that's not the dump, that's not
yeah.
the airport, I don't think. We were out on the water and all of a sudden we seen a whole bunch of smoke, big plumes at the tank farm.
Oh.
And a truck lit on fire in there and burnt to a crisp. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a few weeks ago. We might have Sea North popping by for a visit. We got a whole bunch of whales cruising under us right now. The sun gone, it cooled off a few degrees. Man, we've probably got like over 50 snapshots in the last like 5 minutes, I bet.
Wow. What a treat.
How's it going? Yeah, we're experimenting.
We're breaking new ground. New water.
Yeah. Yeah. Just right in this little pocket. They're around.